One of my family members passed away, and I want to share what I learned from this experience because I think it'll really benefit you in really powerful ways. Basically, this is what I learned about death, about life as an empath. Let's get started. Hey, it's Gavin here, and I help people master their vibration, sending you positive energy, cleansing your energy field. And right now we're going to be diving into this idea and concept of death, because I don't believe death actually exists, and how you can begin perceiving life in a brand new way. And hopefully by the end of this video, you have more motivation, more drive to make your dreams a reality, to raise your level of consciousness and really see a huge transformation. What I realized, I had a family member pass away recently, and I realized that there's no such thing as death, right? We create these concepts in our mind of life and death. But if you think about it, when someone's born, you say they're alive. And then during their life, you say they're alive. And then at the end, you say they're dead. Why is it that at the end, we call it death? Why don't we call it life? Because all of it is life. Why do we define it in a way of something negative or, bad or whatever it is? There's a negative connotation around it. Darkness, bad, you gotta wear all black, all of this stuff. Why isn't it a celebration of life? Why do we have this concept? Because we've learned this idea of loss, okay? And so we're dealing with polarity here, okay? We have life, we have death. We have gain, we have loss. Right? We have up, we have down, we have left, we have right, we have male, we have female. But when we look at a male and a female, it's just human, right? Light man, right? If we can begin to understand that everything just is, then we'll begin to accept death a little bit more. And I think it's really important for all empaths, all light workers, all people to build a relationship with this concept or idea of death and loss. I understand when it comes to loss that energy can't be created or destroyed, right? In science, this is scientifically proven. Energy can't be created or destroyed. It can only be transmuted and transformed. And so this family member that passed away, I don't believe he is dead. There's no dead. It's just transmuted or transformed into another thing, into another energy, into another form. And my concept, my image in my mind is that it's a spiritual energy. It's a soul that's just gone on to the other side. It can't be seen unless you know how to tap into those kinds of energies, right? And so for me, I can see that for a lot of people, it can be real challenging because they're so focused on the loss. But for me, what I realized is there's a lot of beauty, because I just want to say that I actually saw the body. Like when he passed away, I saw the body and I saw beauty. I felt loss, right? I'm not saying that you're not supposed to feel loss, right? I felt loss, but I also felt gain. And I defined that as beauty, right? The beauty of life is that you get to live and then you get to live, or what we call die, right? Or transition or graduate to the next level. Go see God, go see Jesus, go see Allah, go see the universe, go see the unconditional love. Transmuted onto the other side. And so for me, I felt the loss, but I also understand that in loss, there's gain, right? There's gain. And so for me, what do I take from this family member's experience? Well, he did eat quite well, he ate quite well. And so now it's looking into why did he have these conditions, right? Why did his health deteriorate the way that it did? So I know now I need to do some more research on that to prevent it happening to me, right? And so one of my focuses is going to be to become more healthier, right? To focus on my health so that I can live longer and live out my purpose work and contribute to the planet and contribute to the people out there. Does that make sense? And so I'm taking my health more seriously. I'm focusing on becoming more healthier. That's the gain from it. And so there's always a gain to come out of certain things. We just need to look for it. We just need to knock on the door to get the answers. And so I don't believe in loss. But I do believe in feeling the loss. Just to be clear, I believe in feeling the loss, and I believe in feeling the gain and finding that in-between piece. Okay? So I actually took a week off to process what my family were going through, I was going through, and obviously, I guess the family member that passed away went through, So processing all of that and then finding my grounding with all of it. And this is what I learned. Also, this experience has given me the motivation to grow my YouTube channel even more so, and provide as much value as possible to the people. It's almost like it's making me not take life for granted, not take my gifts, my talents, my skill sets, my knowledge, my experience, and all the things that I've been through in the past up until now. It's been a lot. And to not take advantage of all the things that I've been through, all the challenges, and grasping it, and the way that I've helped myself and then providing it to other people, me just sort of resting on my laurels, not really like taking as much action as I could, I'm disappointing myself. I feel like I'm disappointed God or the universe. All of this courage, all of this pain, all of this suffering, all the traumatic experiences, all of the breakups, all of the relationship experiences, all of my experiences with money, finances, business, even my previous YouTube channel. The things that I've learned, is a lot of stuff, right? And that stuff is calculated in our reality as experience, life experience. And it's almost as if I'm not taking full advantage of my life experience by not growing my YouTube channel, by not putting as much effort into making video content. Because, the amount of videos that I'm putting out, I put out quite a bit, maybe 2 or 3 a week. But I feel like I can do more. Definitely, now that this has happened in my life, it's made me want to take full advantage of life and finding ways to have more energy, to create more content, to really focus on what I really need to focus on and doing what I need to do in order to achieve what I need to achieve. And so I'm prioritizing my gifts. I'm prioritizing my purpose. I'm prioritizing my talents. I'm prioritizing my time, my energy, and allocating it to what's most important to me. And what's really interesting is that I've taken plant medicine, or otherwise known as ayahuasca, right? Ayahuasca is a plant medicine that releases DMT, and you have this spiritual experience, and you get to understand life more, you get to understand yourself more. And going through that process, it made me understand the ups and downs of life, the yin and yang, because you have like these really pleasurable, high level ecstasy kind of experiences, and then you have extreme lows and pain, and and then you purge it up and you release it. And so this experiences of the up and the down, there's a lot of beauty in that. And I think that's what the ayahuasca taught me. Ayahuasca is a great teacher. And it taught me to accept reality and understanding that everything is precise. Everything is happening for a reason. Nothing is ever the wrong way. And when we can begin to understand that life is not happening to us, it's happening for us, it can really transform your way of seeing life. I understand that people have been through some really traumatic and hard experiences in their lives. But it goes back to the first one in understanding that there's always something to come out of these traumatic experiences. There's a lot to gain from pain. I've been through a lot of pain myself, a lot of traumatic experiences, and years after these experiences, I begin to look back and see, how much these experiences have benefited me to now, and me being able to contribute to people, to help people, to serve, to focus on my purpose more, etc., etc. So ultimately, I want to leave you with this message, in that you want to define death in your own way. You want to create your own concept about life and death. It's just life for me. In my head, it's just life. That's just what it is. And so, yes, it's sad and I feel loss, but I also balance it out with the masculine. I balance it out with the other side, and I create a synergistic thought process, synergistic feeling, rather than feelings leaning to one side or one area. And this can take time and energy and work to cultivate, but you can do it. There's a really good book called The Power of Death that I recommend. Really, really powerful book on understanding this idea of death a little bit more. And I think it's very important for people to build a relationship with what we call death. Okay. So please give this video a big thumbs up and leave a comment below on what you thought about this video. I know it's a sensitive topic, and maybe you've experienced death in the family or a friend or something like this before, and it was really traumatic to you. How do you see death now compared to before, after watching this video? What could you take from that experience? Is there anything that you've learned from it? Please comment that below and share with others. I think it's going to provide a lot of healing for yourself, but also for others, in sharing your experiences in this particular area. And it can even help with people who are going through divorces or breakups as well. And right now we also offer free energy readings, where I read your energy and I determine what vibrational set point, what's your vibration, where do you resonate at on the scale of vibration. And I'll tell you where you need to be in order to transform your life in really powerful ways. So if you want a higher level of consciousness, and you want to have financial freedom, and you want to find your purpose work, raising your vibration in the correct way is very important to facilitate that manifesting into your life. And this energy reading is going to be the first step for you to manifest that, to attract that into your life. And you can get that at whatsappgavin.com, or scan on screen right now, or just add my telephone number to WhatsApp, send us a message, and we'll set you up with a free energy reading. And check out this video over here on how I was able to manifest my purpose in life, and why the law of attraction worked 10 times better once I did. And remember to keep learning, keep growing, keep expanding, and I'll speak to you soon. Peace.